Hi everyone, Chaz916 here. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to continue my Proto language project. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with that project, I started it on the other channel, which is Chaz916 Gaming. So if you'd like to check that out, you can go over there. There is a playlist over there that's me basically tinkering and playing and experimenting. Over here, you're going to find what I was going to put over there, but, well, it wasn't finished because I hadn't gotten to it yet. I wanted to wait till the new channel. So for here, this is actually the first draft. Okay, so that you understand what this project is about, I wanted to create the proto-languages for my world. And there are 3 of them. There is one for human, fae, and goblin. That's the 3 branches of evolution. Okay, I don't want to try to get into all of that here. My intent in this project is to incorporate runes and also to incorporate a 120-word lexicon from the Toki, Pona conlang. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want a really decent functional language. This is the smallest conlang that is actually functionable that I could find. The reference for this is below. Please check it out. Send the guy some, likes and whatever you can do. This is technically video number 5. The other 4, as I said, are in my old channel. All of the videos in this series will be available on YouTube, so you'll have to find them in either channel. I created a playlist for them on my other channel, so you can check that out. I will be creating a playlist for this channel. I don't know if you can combine the 2 in any way. I'll have to find out about that. Okay, so, let's get started. Okay, so let's start with how I put together the basic word list. Now, as you know, there are 120 words in Toki Pona, and basically what I have done was to add them to a sheet, and then I created the fae words that equal them, and for these, I did basically translations from keywords in the Toki Pona language, and I put them into some English to Elvish translators on various websites, and this is how I came up with my fae. And so that's how we got this word list and fae. Now later on, this word list won't be there. I will be modifying it and changing it and stuff like this, but this is the basics. I call these the mundane. And if you want the full word list, you should go on the Toki Pona website. They have some great stuff there. Has all of the words and all of the meanings. These are just abbreviated ones that I pulled off of the Toki Pona cheat sheet. And it is just to get started. I will be adding to this and modifying some stuff as we go along. So let's start by taking a look at what we have. Over here you have the Toki Pona word list, and that's these over here, and basically the fae words over here. And as you can see, I now have 120 of these. So I'm not really going to go through these. What I will do is just say that you can check these out yourself. And you could easily create something of your own like this. I'm showing this to you basically to give you an idea of how I created it, and also how you can do this too if you would like to do something like this for a world that you have created. And the nice thing about this is that because Toki Pona is a functional language, it is a language. Your Proto-Fey, my Proto-Fey is a language. It's got most of the words you need to communicate, very crudely, of course, but it's quite workable, and I think that's great. So please, you really don't need to give me any kind of credit for this. You should give credit to the author of the Toki Pona Conlang and the guy who did the cheat sheet. All I'm doing is putting it together, and then I'm going to modify it and create my own version with some modifications and things that I feel need to be there, and that work based on my game, because after all, that's where I want to use it, and that's going to modify some of the things that are here. Okay, so next, I want to talk about the Gerthra, which are runes. Basically, if you have ever read looked at runes, you've probably seen the Elder Futhark runes. Originally, that was the concept I was going with here, and it is still a concept, but I deviated from this because I have 3 types of runes in EOS. One's used by the Proto-Fey, one by the Proto-Humans, and one by Proto-Goblins. So all of them are different. Each one has a different slant to it. The ones for Fey are what I call primal runes. And what I mean by that is each rune represents primal forces and concepts, manifestations, things like that. It is right now in a very crude state, so please forgive me for that. I am in the process of developing it more fully. So anyway, this is my first draft, as I said, and this is just a sneak peek because obviously this is going to evolve a great deal over time. So anyway, here it is. This is the runes. I don't even know how many there are at this point because that number may well change. So I'm not going to stick a number on it and say, oh, there's, so many Gerthra. Because at this point, I don't know how many there's going to be. I'm just getting started. Okay, so, and this may grow as I create things from my world using it. So I periodically, maybe catch you guys up on it. Okay, so the first thing I did to create this was I took the same keywords that I used up here, and I brought those, the Fey words down, and I put them here. And next, I put together a table of primal forces and manifestations, and I came up with these: earth, air, fire, water, nature, sky, sun, moon, mountain, beast, herb, tree, stone, storm, shadow, breath, blood, wheel, female, male, and wood. And now I'm going to provide esoteric meanings for each of these. Also, in addition to the esoteric, there will be primal emotions added to this, so that it will cover that whole range. I have a list of 8 primal emotions, and I will be assigning those on this table. That hasn't been done yet, but it will be. Also, just so you know, these words did not yield me with, there were some of my runes that I came up with, these, did not fit with the Elvish translations. So, I mean, I didn't have Toki Pona for them. I had the Elvish words for them, but I did not have, it was easy to come up with the Elvish for them. But there were some Toki Pona words I had to add, and, or ones that I had to add to the word list because they weren't in Toki Pona. And I've listed those down here so that you can see which ones. And then, of course, here you can see Toki Pona cheat sheet, and this is where you should check this out. And then this is, I used the English to Elvish one here and also here. So these are sources that you can check out if you're doing your project like this. Wow. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of where things are. I will be doing more. I don't know when I will do the next one because I want to get things to the next point, and I haven't decided exactly where that point is going to be yet. Okay, so guys, I want to thank you as always for joining me here and spending a little bit of your time with me. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave them below. I would love to hear what you think. It just makes my day when you guys leave comments. Please leave a comment, even if you just leave, like a thumbs up. That's cool. You don't have to write nothing or come up with anything. You just drop down the thing where you got the icons and just put something up there. That's cool. It's great for the channel, and I really appreciate it. You guys take care. I'll see you on the next one.